All right, y'all, I'm going to be answering some of your questions. And if you're watching on YouTube, then you can see we are doing something new. I'm going to be answering your questions that you've asked on social media, but we've actually got some callers today. And so I'm so excited because I get to talk to you, which you know I love to do. So we're going to start out by going to Heidi in Columbus, Ohio. Hey, Heidi, how are you?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Well, yes, so I have a question. How do I not bread each day? I feel overwhelmed with a huge checklist, and it makes it hard to find joy in the ability to be present every day.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, Heidi. When I'm overwhelmed, I don't feel real joyful either. I get it, and I am with you. But talk to me a little bit more about what is going on. So, what is this checklist? What's your season of life? What specifically is overwhelming you? Because I want to kind of get to the root of what's going on here.
Sure. So I am a stay-at-home mom right now of a 5, 3, and almost 6-month-old. And basically, it's just very overwhelming to me to get up, and my middle child has some health issues, and so he has lots of different appointments. It feels like every week. And then just trying to balance doing homeschool preschool with my oldest, and then playing with the little one. And then it sometimes gets down to, I just need to fold laundry, and I can't do it. And my checklist sometimes just are basic things, but I just get daunted by baby's calling and crying and she needs a bottle, or I just feel so pulled in so many directions that at the end of the day, I just go, I didn't get anything. I felt like I didn't get anything done. It just gets so tiring sometimes.
Yes, Heidi, listen to me. You're exhausted.
Yes.
You're exhausted. Now, part of that is exactly everything you just described. You have 3 kids. You have one that has some health issues going on. You're running them around to different appointments. I know what that feels like. Just having health issues and lots of appointments for one child is enough to zap your energy and your heart, because it's scary as a mom to have a child that has things going on. You don't know what it is, and you want to do the right thing, and you're not sure what the right thing is, and you've got a million professionals in your face telling you need to do this and this and this, and that just adds to your overwhelm. And I get it. I want to ask you a different question, aside from everything you have going on, which totally makes sense why you're overwhelmed and why you're exhausted. I get that. I want to ask you something else, and I'm going to go ahead and probably be able to guess your answer, but this will be fun. What are you doing for you?
To be honest, I feel like I'm not doing anything for me. I do try to get a workout in 4 or 5 times a week, but there's so many days where I feel like I don't even take a moment for myself.
Yeah.
I shower.
Yeah.
That could be about it.
Yeah. Here's the interesting thing, Heidi. You have a lot of things that are taking your energy, that require your energy. 3 kids alone requires a lot of energy. 3 little kids requires 10 times that amount of energy, between the baths and the cutting of the nails and the brushing the teeth and in and out of car seats and in and out of appointments. That in and of itself takes so much physical energy because you're in a very physical stage of parenting. But then 3 kids at home, then homeschool, then appointments, then all the house stuff. You have so many things that take your energy. So while I am a big fan of working out, Heidi, I mean, you probably have heard me talk about this before. I'm very pro working out. Working out, while is so good for you because exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people don't just kill their husbands. This is a good thing. The truth is it also takes energy. So I'm curious, what types of things do you do, if any, that give you energy? That might mean prioritizing sleep. It might mean you go to a counselor that fills you up, something that fills you up so that you can pour out in all these areas. What does that look like in your life?
Yeah, you're right. I do see a counselor a few times a month, and I do always feel very refreshed.
Yeah.
And she kind of refocuses my attention. And I tried a few things over the last week or so. I've been trying to just give myself at night even 20 minutes just to sit and read a book.
Yeah.
Not be on the screen time, because I have been noticing as I've been trying to balance my time better is screen time can pull me away from a lot of things. I get sucked into it, and it zaps my time.
Yeah.
So for me, sometimes it's just sitting and talking to somebody that really refreshes me.
Yeah.
Not to complain, just to talk, hear about their life, hear about their funny things, dream about things. Because being a stay-at-home mom, I feel like I lost that connection to the outside world. You know,
Yes.
my coworkers. I'm just at home with my husband and my kids, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, I want to give you a couple tactical things that might help. First of all, I just want to say I'm really, really proud of you because you're doing a lot of things that a lot of people don't. The fact that you're working out, which is time for you, is awesome. The fact that you're seeing a counselor is awesome. You're already checking some boxes of things I would encourage you to do. Reading a good book in the evening, that type of thing. So first of all, I just want to say well done. You know what you need and you're making time for that. Maybe not as much as you want to, maybe not as much as you feel like you need to, but you're doing some of that stuff. But let me give you a couple practical things that you can do that might help you resist the feeling of being so overwhelmed. The first thing I want you to do is when you talk about your to-do list, I want you to put that to-do list in order of priority. So right now you've got a to-do list and it's a million things going on. What I want you to do is sit down. Maybe it's in the first 15 minutes of the day before your kids wake up, or the last 20 minutes of the day when you're before you're going to bed, and you can be quiet, be alone, think clearly. You know, I want you to look at that to-do list for the next day, and I want you to put it in order of priority. And then I want you to draw a line through it. And the line is going to go at the location of what has to happen goes above the line, and what does not have to happen goes below the line. Okay, it's a very simple practice where you're going, okay, if I get nothing else done, I've got to get this done. And it forces you to be really honest with yourself about what's necessary and what's unnecessary, where you begin to prioritize your list. And what's so freeing about this, Heidi, is that the next day you know what to focus on, just the top 2 or 3 or 4 things. And the things that fall below that line, if they don't happen, you don't have to beat yourself up for them, because you actually knew in advance these are not a necessity. Like laundry, it'd be nice to get to. It'd make you feel better. But my goodness, none of us get to our laundry, Heidi, and you've got 3 kids under age 5. So just forcing yourself to prioritize can be a very freeing practice. And so I want you to start there. And then the second thing that I would encourage you to do is, are you a journaler, Heidi? Do you journal?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
I want you to journal in relation to your season. What I mean by that is I want you to think about what are all the awesome things about this season. Because if you journal about those things and you think about those things, you will focus your attention towards those things, and it will make enduring the hard parts of this season a little bit easier. Does it make it go away? Does it make this season easy? It's not easy. You have 3 kids, age 5 and under. But it will make it a little bit easier. So one of the things I try to do, because Heidi, I'm in such a similar boat as you, is I try to focus on all the things I get in this season that I'll never get again. So footy pajamas. When they say their words not quite right, and it's just so cute. When they think their mama hung the moon. Some of these things that when I redirect my focus to them, when I think about them, when I am grateful for them, when I pay attention to them, I'm able to focus on the good, cherish the good, and not miss it, not wish it away, knowing that with footy pajamas comes little fingerprints all over my window that drive me crazy. and messes that I wish were not there, to be totally honest. But I want you to practice some journaling, practice focusing on the good in this season, and just remember, and I know you know this, but whether you talk to a counselor, talk to friends, and I love how you talked about connecting with friends. That's a great idea. But in these conversations, remember that it is a season. There will be a day, Heidi, there will be a day that all of your children go to the bathroom and you don't know anything about it. Can we all say amen? Praise the Lord. That day will come. And so I just want to encourage you. You're doing an amazing job. You're working out, you're journaling, you're seeing a counselor. You're doing so many things right. One tactical thing that you can do is to prioritize your to-do list so you give yourself permission to let some stuff go. Let some stuff fall below the line to preserve your energy, give you a little bit of more margin and peace of mind. And then on top of that, to journal and focus on the good in this season. And I think when you focus on the good in this season, you'll find more of it. I tell people all the time, you'll find what you're looking for. If you're looking for reasons to be down and overwhelmed and exhausted, my gosh, Heidi, you've got them, I've got them, we've all got them. And we'll find those. But if we're looking for things to be proud of and grateful for and excited about, you'll find those too. So just in your journaling, focus on the good, focus on what you're doing right, focus on the things you're proud of, focus on the things that are so special about this season that you'll never get again. And then watch how it directs your attention to it. And when you do that, you'll find more of it. Thanks for calling, Heidi. Thanks for taking care of yourself as well. Really proud of all you're already doing right. I just want to build on that, but you're doing awesome. And this season will not last forever, so I hope you cherish it.